Hello, welcome back to Dude 81 Productions, and this is live from my audio recording. So you can hear unnecessary noises, and now the time is 12:18, and I would like to tell you that we talk about language, and I'm happy that I'm back for recording again and again. So let's get back to it, and we'll talk about language again. And so, how is language become fun? Well, I can say that learning language is not about studying, but you need some a little inspiration, like um not going to get some quotes, but you need to have goals or something. And I know that you need to get going and going and going, and you don't have to give up just to see that you're struggling with the grammar, and keep pushing with the grammar because you need to improve it, and you will be like them, like you're speaking one of them. And I would like to tell you that it's great that you can learn another language. It's like that you can communicate with others, and it has a lot of perks, like you can have a lot of jobs opportunities and everything else. And okay, it's like um you can have a lot of opportunities, you can apply a lot of jobs, and can be a lot translator, interpreters, transcriber, so on. So there's a lot of advantage nowadays, and there's a lot of sites that you can apply for. And that's the greatest thing in my life that I would do every day, that it's always my exercise to learn learn language every day. But I always learning a language every day, so that's I always do. And anyways, it it takes so long to make a live podcast like this in a recorded audio, because I don't have any equipment to make of it. But I will make a short I will try to make a short audio, and thank you for my support. Hello again, this is part 2 for Dude 81 Productions, and the time is now midnight. And I know you heard some unnecessary noise because I'm playing some music right now, and the topic is about language part 2. So we're done about talking job opportunities and career. So but it's always related to that, because I wanted like to share that it's also a great feeling to volunteer, I to translate a language into English so everyone can understand, as everyone knows that English is always a universal language, but we have a different language. As of mine, I'm not a English native speaker, but I am English fluent speaker, so I can understand everyone that is not is not I is not going to volunteer to do that. And I knew by my heart that I can always do that, and I have the willingness to do that because I am very addicted to the foreign series that who can have a great potential, who is or who are having a great act, who can show them a great potential for acting, especially I don't care how weird or how great the language they are, or no matter how the nationality are, but I am really fond of watching a movie that are so great, and I am so very flexible to it. I have submitted many times a lot of voluntary experience about subtitles, and I can feel this is so great, as well as of the the very point of challenging to me is transcribing, because when you transcribe, you should make sure that you transcribe the speaker into text, that it's perfectly and it's accurate. It's very difficult to me than translating, and it's very less pressure than transcribing, especially when you heard some dialect or something. Well, that is the main problem. The main language barrier is the other language, like the dialect. In my country, we have a lot of dialect that I never understood. In my school, they speak a lot of dialect, and I understand them, but I never speak a dialect before. So all I have to do is to be aware with that, and because of that, since then I have become so aware of any language they speak. But I have tried all my best, but I never understand. But in different regions, I totally never understand. So that's what I like to share about my personal experience about language. And if you can share about that, then it's okay. If you can say about things, or if you can disagree or agree, then you can comment, or well, you can disagree right now or agree with me. If you think that it's all right to to volunteer and share a lot of things that you can share about English subtitles, and contribute as you like, as as you feel that you're helping people, as you give them great privilege to watch them for free. Other than that, at least they can watch for free than paying a lot. I don't like that you're paying a lot and it's too pricey, that you're paying per a translator. It's like that. Sometimes they are so demanding. Sometimes it, it's that their service is not really so great and very slow, and then they will laugh at you because they say that the budget is too low for that, but you don't have any money because you wanted to find a cheaper one, that it will be on your budget, that it will be on your budget, but you have a one video for just like 15 minutes to get translated, and they demand for more money to get translated. And why they should do that if that person doesn't have it, and it doesn't have a no discounts at all. So sometimes I feel that that is kinda unfair to someone experience that. Who is gonna agree with me? Yes or no? Comments here. Okay, so I experienced that a lot in LinkedIn. I always beg for a cheap budget, but they don't respond in a good way, so I didn't find a great translator for that. They don't they don't they they acquired for much higher than $20. And can you believe it? It's much very expensive for a 10-minute video. Can you imagine, for a 10-minute video? Wow, it's so very amazing. It's like that they can trim the video that they shouldn't translate. And I told them they should trim the opening of the video, so they lessen the translation. And yes, I was so in disbelief to find out that that is the result. I was like in shock. So that was not my great experience, but so far I encounter it. But at least I tried my best. And so in this website, and I tried in this transcribe.me, and so in this trans in this transcriber, I mean, in their service, it's great because human translation is very accurate, and it's a little pricey for a $15 for a 10-minute, but it's great. Other than those demanding translator, and I can tell, great, so great. And so I couldn't find some, but I hope that they can or you can find some affordable translation or transcriber services, because I realize it's hard to find. Now I thought that would be hard to find if you're a customer, or if you're a client, especially now that is my first time as a client, and that's not great, my experience as being a client. Anyway, that is the end of the topic, and I hope you enjoy my final statement for the last part. And if you want to comment for something, questions, or tell something or share something as statement, you can comment, share, like anything. I will listen to you guys. Thank you for those who shared, who promote. I appreciate it a lot and love you guys. Mwah.